On the morning of March 24th, 2025, did you receive any calls from either Arielle or the defendant?
I did.
Okay. And which was it?
From the defendant.
Who contacted who?
Defendant contacted me.
What type of call was it?
A FaceTime call.
When you say FaceTime call, is that on the Apple iPhone?
Correct.
Was this call a FaceTime voice call or a FaceTime video call?
FaceTime video call.
How many times or how many calls were there from the defendant to you on March 24th, 2025?
2.
And what times were the 2 calls at?
I couldn't recall exactly.
Did you provide a statement to a Maui detective
I did.
regarding this incident? Okay, regarding those calls?
Yes.
And in that statement, did you tell the detective what time those calls were?
Yes, I did.
Would seeing that statement help you refresh your recollection as to when those 2 calls were?
It would.
Okay. I'll pull a page number here. Okay, I'm going to approach with what's been marked as State's Exhibit 170. Page number 3 and page number 4. Okay, may I approach?
Please.
Okay. Emile, could you quickly read pages 3 and 4 of this document? And when you're done reading, just look up, okay? Okay. Is your recollection refreshed as to when those 2 calls were?
It is.
Okay. I'm going to retrieve the exhibit, and I'm going to ask you the same question again, okay? All right. I'm going to retrieve Exhibit 170 from you. Okay. And Emile, what time were those 2 video FaceTime calls on March 24th, 2025?
The first one was at 10:42 a.m. and the second one was at 11:46 a.m.
Okay. I'm going to ask you about the call from 10:42 a.m. first, okay? All right. Where were you when you got the FaceTime video call at 10:42 a.m.?
At home.
That's the same address we talked about earlier.
Correct.
What did you see on the other side of the screen when you picked up that call?
I saw the defendant.
Can you describe the defendant as you saw him on that call?
Wearing sunglasses, dry fit shirt. That's all I saw.
Did you see the area that the defendant was in?
Outside.
And did the defendant tell you anything during that call?
Yes.
What did the defendant tell you during that call, as close to word for word as you can remember?
That he would not be making it back to Maui and to take good care of the younger kids, and that Ari, my stepmom, had been cheating on him and that he tried to kill her.
Okay. That's a lot, but I'm going to break that down a little bit. You said the defendant told you he tried to kill Arielle, is that right?
Correct.
Did he tell you what happened to Arielle?
He did not.
Okay. Did he tell you where she went?
No.
Did the defendant tell you why he tried to kill Arielle?
No.
During this 10:42 a.m. call, did the defendant tell you anything about what he planned to do next?
During that call, the next plan that he said was to jump off the cliff.
And how did you react to hearing that?
Told him not to.
How did you react to the defendant telling you he tried to kill Arielle?
I don't remember what I said.
Do you recall what the defendant told you after he said he tried to kill Arielle?
Not directly after.
Okay. Did he say where Arielle went?
No, just away.
What did he say about Arielle and away?
He said that she had gotten away, and that was all I heard about her location.
During this first call at 10:42 a.m., did you ask the defendant any questions yourself?
Yes. I asked what was on his shirt because it looked like I saw splatters of something on his shirt, and he said, "Oh, it's just her," meaning Ari's blood.
Okay. So far you've told us that the defendant told you he tried to kill Arielle, that Arielle got away, that Arielle was cheating on him, that he planned to jump, and that the blood on the shirt he's told you was Arielle's. Is that right?
Correct.
Okay. Did I miss anything so far?
No.
Okay. Did he tell you anything else during this call at 10:42 a.m.?
No.
All right. So, Emile, after you get this FaceTime call and after the defendant tells you these things, what did you do?
I went over to my grandparents' house, which is Arielle's parents.
Okay.
Walked over to their house, told them what had happened.
Okay. How far away is your grandparents' house away from the Pu'uehu place address you mentioned earlier?
It's like a minute or so walk.
And could you tell us your grandparents' names?
Judith and Peter Mast.
Which of your grandparents did you tell about the call first?
Both. They were both there, so both of them.
What happened after you told Judith and Peter Mast about this 10:42 a.m. call?
The next notable thing is they received a phone call from, I believe it was Queens Hospital, one of the hospitals here.
Later on that day, did you tell anybody else what the defendant told you?
My mom,
Who's your mom?
Jessie Patelare.
Did you at some point also tell the police what happened that day?
I did.
All right. Do you know where your grandparents ended up going after you told them about this call?
Yeah, here.
They came to Oahu?
Correct.
Okay. All right. You said that there was a second call at 11:46. Is that right?
Correct.
All right. The second call, was this a FaceTime call as well?
Yes.
Okay. And just audio or audio and video?
Audio and video.
Did you pick up the call?
I did.
When you picked up this second call at 11:46, what did you see on the screen?
I saw the defendant.
Okay. And can you describe any background that you saw on the scene, if you remember?
Just trees, rocks, the sky. That was it.
During this second phone call at 11:46, what did the defendant tell you, if anything?
He asked me if I had told anybody, and I said yes, and I told him who I had told. And then he said that he was just going to jump, and said that a couple times.
Okay. To be super exact here, Emile, who did you tell the defendant that you told?
I told the that I told my grandparents and my mother.
Okay. So you told them that you told Peter, Judy, and Jessie.
Correct.
Okay. So after the defendant told you he was going to jump a couple times during the second call, how did you respond?
Same way as before. Said not to. I don't know.
You told the defendant not to jump.
Right.
Okay. How did the second call end?
With him saying, with the defendant saying, I'm going to go before the police catch me.
Did he tell you he was going to hang up? Do you remember that? I'm sorry.
Objection leading. Sustained.
Bad question, anyway. All right. Sorry. I just want to clarify, Emile, but the last thing you told me about the police. What exactly did the defendant tell you about the police?
Asked and answered.
Could you clarify what the defendant told you about the police?
That he was, that the police was looking for him. He didn't want to be found.
Right. Did the defendant tell you anything else about his state of mind or what he was thinking?
He said he was at the end of his rope.
Anything else you can remember about that?
Thought about suicide for the last couple months leading, or for the months leading to the 24th of.
For both of these calls we've been talking about, who was the caller?
The defendant.
So at either call, were you the one to dial him up?
No.